And we're back here with another episode of the Blue Jays franchise on MLB The Show 20. So in last episode, we started up the minor league season. We visited those guys down there. We kind of got a little bit of a feel for how we're going to be playing down in Triple and Double A this season. And then now we're going to be back up here as we take a look at these standings. We are currently still in first with 1 game lead on the New York Yankees. So right now, I just wanted to check out some stats and who's leading some categories for us. Bo Bichette's having a pretty good year, home run-wise, hit-wise, as Vladimir Guerrero wasn't having too many home runs, and I checked the pitchers. Schumacher was hurt a little bit, but he will be back. He's only just on the bench for a couple days. And since the end of April is upon us, I wanted to hop into this last game here against the Boston Red Sox. We do have a 7-game advantage on them in the division. And on the mound for us in this one is going to be Hyunjin Ryu. He has a 1.65 ERA in the 6 starts that he has this season. And he's going to get things started here with a full count strikeout looking to Benintendi. And then a casual ground ball over there, smothered up and thrown onto first. We're going to go here to the bottom of the inning where we're going to be facing Eduardo Rodriguez. Another impressive ERA, only a 1.9 on this early season campaign. And we're going to get things going with a ground ball to the shortstop that is misplayed. And we are going to start things off with a leadoff runner, only to have Gurriel Jr. step in and send this to right center field. We're going to have runners on the corners with nobody out. In comes Randall Grichuk, and he's going to ground this ball to the third baseman. And this is going to be a double play, but fortunately 1 run does score on this as we take an early 1-0 lead, and Ryu is still smoking the ball in this second inning here as he gets his 2nd strikeout of the game, followed by his 3rd of Chavez. We get things going here in the bottom of the 2nd as Jansen is going to rope this ball out to left field, and we're going to have a leadoff single, and then in comes Tellez, and he's going to send this ball down the right field line. That's going to bang against the wall, and similar to the first inning, we're going to have runners on first and third with 1 out, and this ball is crushed to deep left field. Does it have enough? It does not. It's caught out there. We're going to tag up anyway, and we're going to extend our lead now to 2-0 here with 2 outs. And then Teoscar Hernandez sends this ball to deep left field. Does he have enough? He does! There we go. We didn't have enough on the last one, but Hernandez is going to send this flying for his 5th home run of the season, and that is going to extend our lead now to 4-0 here in the top of the 3rd, as Ryu makes slight work of that. Another 1-2-3 inning for him. And then we jump to the bottom half of the inning where Grichuk's going to smack this ball out to deep left field, and he has a home run himself. This one was a line drive shot, 107 mile per hour velocity on that one. He just absolutely crushed this. I want to take another look here. It was a straight line drive. It really had no chance. And he tried to make a play over there in left field, but it was gone, and it is now 5-0 as we go to the top of the 4th, and Ryu is still rolling with another strikeout in this ball game. Here now in the bottom of the 4th, Drury is going to get things going here as a nice shot down the left field line. And then Teoscar Hernandez is going to give this one a ride to left field. He has enough again. He's going to round tripper again. That is his 2nd home run of the game, 6th on the season, 102 mile per hour exit velocity. He definitely got a hold of this one. It went further than the first one. He absolutely crushed this ball, and we are now up 7-0. Still rolling in this one, Hyunjin Ryu. He strikes out another just to set down the side. We go here to the 6th. A runner on first with only 1 out. He does get the double play. Oh, no, he doesn't, as there is a missed throw over there by the shortstop, Bichette. And then they are going to get runners on first and second, 7-0, and they send this ball into the left center field gap. That is going to one-hop the wall, and we are going to have to make a play on this one as 1 run will score. We hit the cutoff, and we are sending it home. There's a play at the plate, and it is not in time. They are scoring 2 on this one. And then finally, with 2 outs in the inning, we get the strikeout to end the inevitable threat. Here now in the bottom half of the inning, Drury is going to send this ball to deep left field. Do we have another? No, it is off the center of the wall. We're sending Tellez around second base, and we are going to have a double out of that one. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Then we load the bases, and Gurriel is sending this ball to deep left center field. And it's out of here. Perfect. A grand slam. We could not ask for anything better. Gurriel with another home run on the year. That's going to be his 6th. And he drove this ball out to deep left center field. That is going to clear the bases. and we have capitalized in this one. It is now an 11-2 ball game as Ryu is continuing to roll here now, and then he gets Vasquez here to end the inning. We go now to the top of the ninth, and they are going to smack this ball out to left field as we have Wilmer Font in, and that one is going to do it as we get the win here against the Boston Red Sox to end out our April on somewhat of a hot note. We have been pretty hot as of late. Here's a look at some of the stats. We had Ryu and Font. It's good when you only need 2 pitchers going to keep your bullpen a little bit fresh. So we are going to go ahead and head into May now, but we are going to do our minor league checkups. As we see Paquette post a 0 ERA in April, Logue a 2.57, the starter in Double-A. Then Kaiser had an awesome month of 368 down in Triple-A with 18 runs batted in. That's pretty nice. And then we see Nieves had a good year. And then Ty Tice had a pretty bad month. He is going to probably get moved down. I was looking at that. And then Cantrell. There's not too much we can do at the catcher position yet as we don't have too many guys. But we are going to move him down. Now we're going to finish up a little bit of scouting just because we do have the pro draft coming up here. We want to scout some outfielders along with a couple relief pitchers. But we are going to take a look at this game against the New York Yankees as we have Tanner Roark on the mound. And I'll show you why I want to have him in this matchup. Not only are we tied with the Yankees for first place in the division, but Roark has a 2.35 ERA so far in his 6 starts, and he's 3-0 going against the Yankees, and the leadoff batter is sending this ball deep and off the middle of the wall, and we are going to have trouble here in this ball game if the entire lineup is going to be hitting like that against us, as we do get a strikeout here of Aaron Judge to end the first inning, and we're going to be facing James Paxton. We had some good success against him in the last time we faced him. He has a 3.75 ERA, kind of low, kind of high. So we are going to get things going here with Bo Bichette as he does rope this ball down the left field line, and he does have a leadoff double for us. Next to bat is Gurriel, and he's going to follow suit and send this ball down the left field line as well. That's going to score Bichette from second, and he's going to be in there to second with a double by himself, and he's going to have back-to-back doubles, making our lead 1-0 now as Teoscar Hernandez ropes this ball through the middle of the infield. Runners on first and third. Guerrero sends this ball out to deep left field. It's going to be tough to get this. We don't, as it was not deep left field. It was actually a shallow line drive. I misread it. And then we're going to have Tanner Roark starting the game off here. He continues to dominate in the first 2 innings as there is another strikeout. That is going to be 3 on the game for him. As we inevitably have nothing going on our side, they make a beautiful play over there, the second baseman, and the crazy shift over there for Rowdy Tellez. And then we are going to get taken deep here. This one is Brett Gardner, and he is going to send this ball out to deep right field. We left that hanging a little bit. Gardner's 5th on the season. 372 feet. He knew it was gone instantly. Roark knew it was gone instantly. So we're going to try to bounce back here with a full count pitch. And that slider was taken perfectly out to right field. And they're going to do it again. They're going to slap this ball down the right field line. And it's going to roll all the way to the wall. Runners are going to be on second and third. We're going to have to come out and chat with Mr. Roark and calm him down a little bit as we have 2 outs and we get Adam Frazier swinging on this one to end the big threat. It is 1-1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning now, and Gurriel is going to send this ball right up the center field gap, right to the center fielder out there. A beautiful hit to get things going, but Hernandez is gonna, oh no, they misplayed that over at shortstop. We're sending him all the way to third. Runners on the corners with nobody out, and in comes Vladdy. He's going to roll this one to the second baseman. They're going to get the double play. We are going to get a run, of course, and now it is 2-1 in the ball game. We leave Roark in to start the 7th as he gives up a leadoff single here, but we don't mind as we have 2 outs on the inning, and we work a ground ball here to Bichette. He's going to throw it over to first base. We do get the out, and we're going to go ahead to the top of the 9th here as we're going to bring in Ken Giles, looking to close this down. He has 10 saves and 11 opportunities. Let's try to make this 11-12 as we get a soft ground ball to the third base. We do make the throw. That is going to be 1 out on the inning, and then we get a nice strikeout. That was a beautiful pitch. Gary Sanchez is going to sit down, and then Giancarlo Stanton comes in, but he takes this ball deep to left field. No, that is going to do it here. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. He got all of that one, 422 feet, 113 mile exit velocity. He absolutely ripped that ball. We're going to go ahead here to the bottom of the ninth. We try to get something going as we had some runners in scoring position, but it is not going to be enough. Ken Giles blows yet another save. I have not been too impressed with him. While he's only blown 2 so far, technically, he just has been allowing a lot of batters in these quick manages and games that I've been playing off camera. He's just been struggling a little bit, but we're going to make things back. We're finishing up some scouting here. I do want to just make sure we get enough talent looked at. I like going into the draft having as many players scouted as possible. I know it's very, very hard, and it's not really possible to do all that. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Stay tuned. The draft is coming up. Stay tuned. Hopefully I don't blow any more games. Follow me on Twitch. I'm going to start live streaming again. I do GTA as well now. So stay tuned, guys. More is on the way. Thanks.